You call yourself a man? You know you're a lying, low-life, motherfucking gambling degenerate prick. You know that's what you are?
Well, hello you degenerate fucks, and welcome to The Degenerate Gambler. It's actually Friday the 10th of November, so I'll start with an apology. I've been so fucking busy this week, I haven't had a chance to do the recording. I've done, my bets are picked, I've placed them, but just haven't had a chance to record. So I know I always say this, it'll be a short episode today, but today's really will be short. I'm just going to go over a couple of bets from last week. I haven't done stats because it was the FA Cup. What I will say is the FA Cup fucking, it's been near enough as bad as the international break, because you just don't know what teams are going to put out, strong teams not. You know, like I had Swindon, who were beat 7-4 at home. So you know, it was a bit of a shit show bet ways last week. So yeah, we'll just move on. So I'll quickly go over the bets. So the main bet had Barnet, they won. Notts County, they won. Napoli, they won. Leipzig got beat 2-0, 2 late goals from Mainz. And Swindon, as I said, got beat 7-4. I think we were 4-0 down at half time. So, you know, bet's gone at half time. So I ended up doing an in-play bet that give me at least a sweat on the Saturday. So I had Southampton to win, Notts County, because I fancied them to win. They were drawn at half time. And Ipswich and Peterborough games both to score. They were both either losing 1-0 or winning 1. I think Ipswich were losing 1-0. I think Ipswich were losing 1-0. Peterborough were winning 1-0. Can't remember, but whatever it was, the scoreline was 1-0 at half time. So I just picked both to score in those, and they were all up. And the one that beat me was Southampton, was 0 each. From what I saw, they had most of the game in the second half. The evening bet was Blackpool, they won. AC Milan beat Lille, both to score, beat Barca over 2s, beat Hamburg win. Bayern as well, Bayern were 4-5, so that wasn't great either. Sunday, look, I'm not even going to go too much into it. It was a bit of a shit show. Had a couple of bet builders that weren't great, and some of these bets were just bad. It was just a bad week. So look, move on, get bad, get over it. Who gives a fuck? It happens. You know, I posted last month's profit loss. I was in profit over 200 quid last month. You know, if I could make fucking 200 quid every month for the next, so what would that be, sort of November, December, 7 months, you know, I'd come out with 1,600 quid profit for the year. You know, and that's the aim, because I did start off poor, but, you know, I haven't started this month very well. But anyway, I'll get on to the bets, and then I'll get on to next week, where there is another fucking international break. Jesus fucking Christ. What the... 3 international breaks, and it's only fucking November. Jesus Christ. Give me fucking strength. Jesus Christ. But the bet this week, and look, I'm not going to go into massive detail about form and stuff, because I really don't have time. But I will be next week. Look, I'm going to try and make a bit more time to be able to do this. Just as I say, last week was pretty mental. So first team, Newcastle away to Bournemouth, and they're 4-6. Next is Portsmouth at home to Charlton. They're also 4-6. Wrexham at home to Gillingham, 13-20. Tamworth at home to Banbury, 4-9. And Hamilton at home to Stirling, 4-9. In total, that only comes at about 9-1. So it's not the biggest paying bet that I'll ever get, but look, it's what I went with. Overs, Bolton Blackpool, 19-20. Colchester Sutton, 7-10. Swindon Stockport, 8-13. Oldham Eastleigh, 13-20. And Chesterfield Barnet, 3-5. And again, I think that's only about 15-16-1, so it only pays about 80 odd quid. So 2 low paying bets. Look, some weeks it's like that. You know, in the past I would have maybe stuck in a 6th team or a 6th game for overs, or I would have took one of those teams out and changed it with somebody who was closer to evens. But I mean, as much as I said, I've been busy this week. I've been looking at the fixtures and the prices basically since Tuesday. And then Wednesday I picked, I had a couple. I think I had Newcastle picked and I think Portsmouth. And then yesterday I planned to record yesterday. I finished the rest of the 3 and then did the overs bet. Overs usually a bit easier to research. But I just didn't have time to record. I know it's only usually like a 20-minute thing, but it really just did not have time. So look, it's not the 2 best paying bets I've ever picked, but look, it's what I've went with. I'm happy with it. You know, that's what it is. Looking into next week, so on Tuesday night there's 9 FA Cup replays. There's 12 games in the National League North, 9 games in the National League South. There is 8 AFL Trophy games, 1 game in Scottish League 1, 1 game in Scottish League 2, and there's a Copa del Rey. Wednesday, there's 1 game in the National League South, and then there's 1 game in the Euro qualifying leagues, you know, for qualify for the Euros. And then on Thursday, 9 European qualifying games. Now, there's also on Thursday South American qualifying and African nations and stuff like that, but when I seen that, I was like, oh no, I didn't even realise. I knew there was one coming up, but I didn't think it was this week. But apparently that's it now till, I think, Easter or something. That's the last international break, so, you know, we'll get this one over us and we're getting into the sort of Christmas fixtures and stuff where there's be plenty of games on. So yeah, look, it's not the longest episode today, not the best week for gambling last week, and not the 2 not so high paying bets. But look, if they win, I'm going to be happy. I'm happy to put any kind of money in profit. So that's the aim, and you know, let's hope that happens. So look, that's basically it for this week. I'll be back with a longer episode, you know, more in depth, more research. Not that I didn't do the research, obviously I always do the research, but you know, I didn't write it out the way you normally do. So yeah, that's it for this week. Just leaves me to say, if you are doing a bet, good luck and happy punting.
Here, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, thanks. Let me find out you fucked up. I'll leave you wherever I find you.